have some masterpieces saved. My. Yep. Oh man.
Are you guys still in champ select?
No,
We're in game now.
Look, I'm a ladybug.
Let's begin spectating. All right. So if we look here, we can see the teams are Kha'Zix, Jin, Lux, Teemo, and Brand against Blitzcrank, Jinx, Pyke, Master, Yi, and Ziggs.
30 seconds until minions.
We're all squishy except for Blitz.
What do you think of this match? You know, I think this match can have some good outputs coming from it.
Are you talking to yourself?
The thing we really got to look out for is how well the Teemo can work it down the Master Yi, especially in team fights.
Why do I need to worry about
The
Master Yi?
delay has ended, so now I'm in the loading screen and forgotten who's on both teams.
What do you think about Ziggs?
I think Ziggs is an interesting pick here. His bombs can be kind of hard to land at times, but if he can land them in the late game, they can put out some serious damage, not to mention his siege potential.
What do you think about his name?
Alright.
Dude, his club name is the best.
Max!
Same.
This Ziggs's name is the name of Uncle Larry's cat. Cookie Puss.
What?
That cat died though, didn't he? That's sad.
Oh, that's nice.
Cookie Puss.
I don't think that's the reference they're trying to make.
Yeah,
I don't think they're referencing your uncle's cat.
Yeah, there.
Okay, so
Keep it clean. There are children watching.
we see Mr. Tradippy here on the Kha'Zix. We haven't seen a great performance out of him the rest of this season, but thank God they finally got him off Rams.
Hey, I had a good performance earlier today.
Now we see Jin and Lux in the bot lane again. This was the bot lane from the last game and got them great success. And we're not sure what to think of Why So Serious's experience against Pyke top lanes, especially Pyke top lanes that were previously in flat.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Pyke is the only person on their team with a border, and it's a plat border.
Okay.
Sorry, Elisa, you're gonna die. A lot.
Alright, we see the game starting now.
Unlucky or unskilled?
Ew.
You should have seen it coming.
Actually, it hasn't started yet. I'm just looking at a blank Summoner's Rift. Oh, and here we go. The team is spawning in.
You're
Spawning?
Shut up.
I was shy because he's spawning.
Connor, you're gonna have a good time.
Battle and spam spawn.
Swim, spam, spindin?
Alright.
Spill you.
You can see Master Yi starting the Hunter's Machete. This is, I don't know why I brought this up, because this is in fact the only option for Master Yi.
This is so good.
Master Yi puts a ward in the River Brush a little early, but let's see if he gets the mini vision. Let's toggle on red side vision. Does not appear that anyone is in fact going to that
I'm
spot.
so mad!
So that's going to be a waste of a ward.
Because I could have handled him, and I went back in, and that was stupid of me because I saw him.
See, Master Yi starting the blue buff. Looks like Kha'Zix is starting the red. See, Kha'Zix's initial clear means a lot for the rest of the game, how healthy he can end these first 3 camps. Alright. Looks like the jungle archers are now starting their first clear. I'm guessing this is going to be the standard Jin lease of just 4 shots. Yep.
Why didn't you go?
You go for me!
Kha'Zix is going to take a bit more damage on that red buff than he needed to. Doesn't go for the Raptors. That's a strange decision.
That was a really dumb decision,
So far, no real trading going on. Just autoing back and forth. Lux gets a few autos and on the Lux, and it looks like Master Yi's going for that blue side Scuttle Crab.
I think Lux gets a few autos in on the Lux.
Which one is the blue side scuttle crab?
His blue side, so bot side.
Okay, okay, that's what you meant. Okay.
So the one by the dragon?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, Steven's gonna miss the W on a Scuttle. Hate to see it happen. Alright, you can see Jin picks up the kill on the Jinx, while Master Yi decides not to go for the gank, probably because he's level 2.
Wish I could grab me, this could be good.
Alright, it looks like Kha'Zix is going for the invade. Master Yi is looping around the exact same way.
Hey Steven, you want food?
Doesn't wait to see if Master Yi is coming, just wards the red and immediately starts killing it. Master Yi's gonna come into the bush, sees him, Alpha Strikes onto the Kha'Zix, has no red buff, so Kha'Zix is gonna go for the fight while he's tanking damage from the red buff, flashes away as the Master Yi auto attacks. Waste of a summoner, waste of a life. Alright, let's look top lane. We can see Teemo putting some good pressure in on the Pyke, auto attacking him under tower. Throws out the blind. Not much Pyke can do in this situation. Master East coming up top for a gank.
I'll give you a hint. It works.
Wasting the brush for a few seconds. Walks back up. Throws the blind on the Pyke. That's probably going to be all she wrote. Flashes away from Master E. He Alpha Strikes forward. The Bone Skewer gets thrown forward and flips the Teemo back, and that's going to be the kill. Now, if we look down, we can see Kha'Zix farming his jungle instead of helping out his top laner.
It's not his fault.
Yeah, no,
He's taken Gromp while the Master Yi took enemy champion's life.
The stats this game is astounding.
This entire game just gonna be me hating on Steven.
Oh, good.
No.
At least it's consistent.
Alright, looking bot lane. Up. Lux flashes away and Blitzcrank's gonna miss the pull. Zap comes in, hits the Jinx. Launcher Grenade comes in. The slow comes in on the Jinx, and it's gonna be really low. Let's see if the bot lane can finish it off. Force shot is prepped. Does Jin go for the flash force shot? No, he uses it to kill that last minion. Pyke is around the mid lane, dueling the Kha'Zix again. Kha'Zix just not in a good position right now.
The man on this lane works pretty good.
Yeah.
0-2 this early in the game. The caster is now questioning what the Lux means because they have played this lane many times to success.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah, but if you played this game to success, or playing success while there's a cat going.
Well, there's what?
Well, Howard is in the background going.
Yes, actually, I have. Or I mean, the other. Yes, I have. Kha'Zix is gonna go for the Raptors finally. Quick note from an omniscient third party: that should be the second camp that Kha'Zix takes.
Kill him.
Your W heals you when you hit it more targets
Okay, Madeline, what do I go this time?
because of your Hunter's Machete or Hunter's Talisman. I mean,
Blue.
Which one?
Blue. Water.
oh, Biney's thrown out, but Jinx just barely sidesteps as Kha'Zix is going for the gank. Jumps forward, gets knocked up by the Blitzcrank. The slow
Thinking
comes
you
in,
go all the way to
hits
ice.
by the root. Oof, rough gank for the Kha'Zix. He just can't find a win right now.
Sure can't.
Oh, avoids the vision, but Master Yi's waiting in the bot lane. Tribrush does quite see the Kha'Zix that's in his jungle. Oh, he didn't see the Kha'Zix, but the Kha'Zix went in anyway, forcing him to jump out.
Speaking of Kha'Zix, are you going in? Okay, let me just put a shroom there.
Alright, Kha'Zix going for the red buff. Master Yi is pacing on his own
You
Scuttle Crab.
missed, sucker!
Scuttle crap.
This is the early game, and it's very boring to cast because nothing is happening. I just get to keep. I just keep talking about how much Kha'Zix is failing.
He didn't die!
I know, I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, this is sad.
Unstoppable.
0-2 on the Kha'Zix right now. I think if he plays it right, he might be able to come back into this game.
Yeah, did my
Jin
quest.
picks up the cannon minion with the 4th shot. Goes for the trade. Lands the root onto the Jinx. Flash! 4th shot picks up the kill. And the root onto the Blitzcrank. Sets up the trap. Applies the slow. Lux also slows. Will they find it? Oh, root goes in and 4th shot into the bouncing grenade. Will pick up
I
another
landed
kill.
my binding kill, like, instantly.
In top lane, it seems that Teemo probably died from the depth from below.
Who would have thought?
I just heard the sound effect. I wasn't paying attention. You died at the same time this bot lane happened.
I will tell you now. I died from the depth below. But I have shrooms. All over the river. So there's
We see most of the blue team resetting right now. Ziggs is going to throw out the ult to attempt to reset
Got him.
the Brand's recall, but he throws it after the Brand left. Oh, the kill happens in the
Can't tell
bot
if
lane.
I'm getting better
Not
at landing
sure
that
what
thing, or
happened.
if they just suck at dodging it.
I'm gonna ward it. Yeah, sure.
Alright, we see Kha'Zix potentially going for the rafters again. Not throwing out the W for some reason. There it
once
is.
again, my shrooms have saved me.
See Master Yi and Pyke both on the top side of the map looking to go for the Teemo. Master Yi's gonna do his traditional stand in a brush for 30 seconds before he goes for the gank. He's done this multiple times. Hits the shroom. Teemo now knows he's there.
Pretty sure I still die, so it's fine.
Meditates the 23 damage that he took. This game is currently 4-4. The gold is dead even, and by dead even I mean 500 in the blue team's favor. All right, Jinx is gonna check the dragon.
Lily, I'd like to note something.
Yeah.
Okay, just take a look at the number of kills in the corner. Now
Yeah.
take a look at your score. Now take a look at my score.
We're gonna have to carry this crap.
Ooh, it looks like the Jinx has been the cause of 3 of the team's 4 deaths. Not gonna see a lot coming out of that champion this game. Another death from below will pick up the Kha'Zix. Ooh, but Teemo doesn't quite pick up that kill.
I'm aware.
We're
Oh, Brand lands a stun on the Master Yi, but Master Yi's meditating. He's making it bounce back and forth. Oh, and they're not quite gonna go down to the Brand passive.
Nice, man. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Paying attention down to bot lane again. You can see some farming going on. I always go to the action late, so I never actually see important stuff. Oh, the Bone Skewer's gonna come in. Team is gonna flash away. Nothing more coming from that kill.
Johnny,
Oh,
you're
you
gonna
got
see
to
some
that
shit
point.
bot lane.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, okay.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna push this tower.
Dude, Lily,
Bind barely misses on the
That
Jinx.
Brand
Gets
kill!
the 4 shot.
You know what that
and
was?
The final spark will bring it in. Oh, the curtain call. There's 1. There's 2. 3rd one lands. The 4th one will pick up the kill. Looking over at mid lane, we see Brand farming. Looking up at top lane, we see Teemo farming.
You're gonna
Glad we had the same
Oh.
idea.
Pyke pings the Teemo. Gets hit by the shroom. Bone Skewer comes in, but Teemo backsteps it.
Damn. Not enough damage.
What a dodge from the Teemo.
I apologize to everyone I know.
We see now the Kha'Zix and the Lux working on the dragon. Kha'Zix has evolved his wings first here. That's an interesting decision. See, that is going to allow him to jump a farther range and jump twice if he gets a kill.
Oh, this game's gonna make me mad. I can already tell.
This is an interesting decision, because most Kha'Zixes in his position when they're behind will evolve the W first, just so they can get some poke down and apply a slow to help them get away. Not him, though. He's going for another plan.
Not sure if you can guess, but about 15 minutes, 40 seconds.
I'm gonna guess the Kha'Zix dies 3 minutes from now.
Yeah.
An
Solid
enemy has been
guess there.
slain.
Slightly greedy, perhaps.
See, if I look at the scoreboard here, an 0-3 and 0 Kha'Zix does not seem to be in the position to be making greedy plays.
Hey, Connor.
Yes.
I'll kill you.
You said you were too lazy to do that.
But I'm feeling real empowered.
I'm going bot. Just wait
Shit,
for
I'm dead, I'm dead.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Go
I'm
off again.
sorry.
Oh, the root's gonna come in onto the Jinx. Final spark hits, even though she flashes away. Jin walks forward. The curtain call comes out. Blitzcrank's gonna try and body block it. There's one. There's two. The third one hits somehow. The impact animation actually goes off on the Blitzcrank, but Jinx takes the damage. Master Yi goes for the dive after the ult, and he's just gonna die to the Jin. The blind comes in on the pike, dashes forward, doesn't quite land it, throws out the bone skewer, but misses very horribly.
I beg someone to try and come up this river, please.
Alright,
I'm so tired of getting ganked. Oh gosh.
we see Kha'Zix in the enemy jungle, going for the enemy red buff. He has the AD now that he might be able to take it for the Master Yi gets there.
Oh,
Master Yi's walking the long way, and Kha'Zix is going to smite it. 14 minutes and 30 seconds. I think I'm starting to see that greedy play he's going for. He actually has a level lead on the Master Yi, which is really strange, seeing as how the prior part of this game's been going.
Being really rude to you.
Sure is weird.
They're beating up my friend. He's not gonna have it.
Alright. They're going in for the gank onto the Teemo. Bone Skewer lands. They hit 2, 3 shrooms, but unfortunately it doesn't just provide enough damage. We're gonna get one more kill. Really,
I had 5 shrooms in the river. 5.
Master
They
Yi just
hit
seems to be
3 of them.
Master Yi seems to be funneling gold into this pike.
Sure is.
Kha'Zix just seems to be funneling gold into this pike. Alright. We see Kha'Zix. 15 minutes, 20 seconds. Has the Void Assault. We see the pike recalling. I think Kha'Zix sees this now. Jumps in, gets bone skewered. Pike dashes. He flashes it. Goes for it. Oh, goes for the Void Assault under the tower and gets executed by death from below.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That is.
No.
Not that kind of execute, Steven.
Yeah. Execute is a strange term in League of Legends, I guess.
Fun fact, death from below is a global sound effect.
There's that. My bad.
I don't know. I just figured that out because I just heard the death from below sound effect and he was standing
That's
in
odd
base.
because I haven't heard it the whole game.
Oh, that's weird. Well, and Spectator is a global sound effect. Oh, Pike is going to go in onto the Jin, just gets the electrocute proc off before Jin can even move.
Good job.
Exhaust comes in onto the Brand. Bone Skewer throws out, lands him, and then he's going to pick up that kill with an auto attack. Unfortunately, waited to give the Ziggs the kill, so Blitzcrank is going to die in the process. See Kha'Zix heading towards the mid lane. Walks over a ward, heading towards that Ziggs. Jumps over, misses the W, but is going to pick up the Ziggs with an auto attack. That's a great comeback for the Kha'Zix.
Okay.
If we see more plays like this, we might see the Kha'Zix coming back into the game. Unfortunately, gets comboed down by the Pike and dies immediately after. And I believe Mr. Tradipsy is starting to understand why this is more fun to hear from the winner's point of view.
Starting.
Isn't it fun to understand and get rehashed your failures?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the greatest.
Oh,
Yeah.
Master Yi's gonna hit a shroom, starts channeling the meditate to heal back that 24 damage he took.
It does nothing.
Actually, a little bit of color commentating here. I think that this looks like the world finals.
You think that's the reason what?
You can take your food and then experience of,
You think he threw?
oh yeah, yeah, definitely. He threw the world
Given that
finals.
he was the only one that did good in all 3 of the games on SKT?
Yeah. He wanted the experience of people 20 over and did wrong.
Oh, Master Yi jumps in onto the meditating Master Yi. Final Spark comes in right afterwards, and Pike's gonna pick up the kill on Kha'Zix. The unkilled Lux, 2-0-7, doing great this game.
They die.
It happens.
Just as a... Ta-da, they
Pike
die.
happens.
I know, I'm sorry.
The
It's not your
10-0
fault.
Kind of my
Pike.
fault.
Alright, we see
Pike.
the tower doing battle with the minions. There's 2. It takes down another minion. The tower's just slaughtering them. That's a triple kill for the tower.
What?
There's nothing going on, so I'm just casting minions.
Well, if you look top, you will always see me dying.
Oh, I'm looking top lane, and I'm seeing the Lux lane, the bind onto the Ziggs, goes for the final spark for some poke. Teemo, tower diving behind.
I didn't mean to.
Taken down by the Pike. Unfortunate. Brand sieging the mid tower, gets the tower. That's a triple kill's worth of gold for him. Kha'Zix picks up another kill onto the Ziggs and upgrades the Q. Still not going for that W
You
upgrade.
have been slain.
I don't like this slippage.
Oh, takes out the ward, going for the red buff. Pike is coming up behind him, jumps over the wall and fails the leap. The Void Assault could be getting him out, unless he turns back around, greeting for this red buff, and gets executed by the Pike. Could have gotten out.
Maybe not like that.
And a simple Pike combo is going to take down the Lux as well. Not sure why. Kha'Zix just sacrificed both of their lives.
Experience.
For red buff experience.
And gold.
Hey, and top tower.
Welcome to the red buff experience. Yeah, the thing, so.
Now, if we look mid lane, we can see tower kills 1 minion, double kill,
No.
triple kill,
An ally has been slain.
quadra kill, and the tower is gonna pick up the penta.
Wait, so you should switch around where you're splitting to. They're just gonna keep going down at this rate.
Okay. I'm sorry. I mean so bad.
There we go.
The option is always open for the caster and this Teemo to switch positions.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you have.
It's not lack of faith, it's just an option. I'm fine to keep casting. It's rather enjoyable, actually. It allows me to enjoy League without actually having to partake in League.
So it allows you to.
Gets the electrocute proc on Ziggs, picking up the kill for Kha'Zix. 3-7-2. Not the greatest KDA, but it appears that he's coming back into this game. Pike misses the ult. That's not going to reset this time. The Brand ult bouncing back and forth. The root from the Jhin W, but Brand's going to miss the stun. Doesn't quite matter because Jin's going to pick it up with the auto attack. What a great play by the blue team. See, with that play, they're actually extend their gold lead to having a 2,000 gold lead over the red team. And
I hate my life.
if we look at individual gold,
I'm coming.
we can see that the entire gold distribution of the red team is in fact on this pike.
I know, it's so stupid.
What? Alright, Deadly Flourish lands onto the pike. Brand's walking forward over the Ziggs. Boneskewer comes out, doesn't quite land. Blitzcrank looking for a hook. Ziggs pinging the bot lane wave like 6 times, but doesn't actually clear it. Alright. We're pretty about a slow point in this game, so seems like a good time to mention our sponsor, Allstate. Allstate, are you in good hands?
I hate you.
No, I'm not. Allstate, it's awful.
We see Master Yi and Blitzcrank running up towards the Teemo. Teemo's gonna get pulled. Alpha Strike goes forward and exhausted. Not sure why the Blitzcrank exhausted. Bit of a summoner spell waste there.
The Jinx died to your shroom.
Yes!
We see Jinx walking up through the enemy's red jungle. Not really sure what she's thinking, us being 1 in 9. This is a bit of an aggressive move, but doesn't quite get spotted out until she walks into the face of the Brand. Brand's gonna miss the W, but it's okay, because the Lux comes in. Alright, Kha'Zix jumps into the face of the super fed pike. Bone Skewer lands. Oh! Sets up the Lux and Brand to get the kill onto Pike. That is a 1,250 gold bounty going to the Brand. That's a double kill as Brand picks up the gold on
Picking on you again?
Yes! And
What?
he missed my shroom. I'm mad.
Why? Why did Riot do this?
Shut down.
Killing Pike. Pike was friggin' 15-0 at the time. Killing the Pike gave Brand a 1,250 gold bounty. Got 4 times the gold of a normal kill.
I thought that Pike was there. I just flashed him and Jinx.
He got a full needlessly large rod for killing 1 champion. The bind's gonna get thrown out, doesn't quite land. Gonna walk into it though, and ooh, Deadly Flourish and Final Spark not gonna quite connect onto the Jinx.
Damn.
Oh!
An ally
Limited options there.
Yeah.
Oh! Jinx gets 2-shot by the Jhin. These crits really coming in handy.
Team game.
Pike steps on the shroom.
I'll tell you right now, it doesn't do anything.
Kha'Zix jumps forward, takes the damage, dodges the stun. Right? Pike goes into his Ghost Water dive, executes, uses the stopwatch. Teemo is going to not quite pick up the kill, but Final Spark will allow the Teemo Poison to finish it off. What a play, great kill for the Teemo. Super Mega Death Rocket gonna come in and miss everyone. Not sure if that Jinx knows that it doesn't explode on Dragon.
Jinx is having fun.
Jinx being 111-2 at the current moment in time hasn't finished an item.
She moves up to 213-2.
Yeah, she moves up the world.
At 26 minutes into the game, she has
She
3
still hasn't
components.
finished an item, by the way. 29
Ooh,
minutes.
that's rough. She soloed the blue buff starting at full HP, and now she's sitting at 500. Oh, steps up the shroom, steps on another shroom. The dot is ticking away, and Jinx will fall to the blue buff and Teemo.
I was so happy.
Teemo had nothing to do with that play, but she accidentally stepped in 2 of the wrong places. Oh, and that means Teemo gets the blue bomb that Jinx spent 45 seconds taking.
Shut down.
Right, we can see the Kazakhs waiting in a brush. Still
No.
has a goal lead over the Master Yi. Probably because the Master Yi, I'm not really sure why actually. Master Yi only has 1 less kill, has died 4 less times, and has more CS. Not quite sure how that math adds up, but Kazakh still has the level lead.
I will not be happy if
Oh,
this fight
Blitzcrank gets
carries
hit.
him.
Blitzcrank gets
Oh,
hit by
good
the
job.
shroom. Oh! And Kazak's gonna pick up the kill on the Jinx with his Taste Their Fear.
This fight cannot carry these.
Uses the leap to get away. Blitzcrank dies to the trap while Master Yi and Pike are jumping in onto the
Anything without
Lux.
you, Lily.
Master Yi and Pike are running forward after the Jin. Master Yi off strikes forward. Jin cancels the auto attacks and turned around. Unfortunate double kill for the Master Yi. Totally not biased. Oh, we can see now Kazakh's clearing the Raptors right next to a blue ward that isn't in fact
Hey, I
in the
got the
bush.
Jinx again.
Just taking the Raptors in
Wait,
full
what?
known vision.
Chicks just keep dying to you!
Shrooms. Shrooms.
She's so good!
Now we're actually going to do an interesting thing. We're going to play a spectator game. We're going to focus on this Jinx and watch for a little bit. See, this Jinx saw her name ADCDC, meaning that this person probably takes the time and mains this role, sitting at a strong 2-13-2 at 28 minutes with not a completed item.
I don't trust any of you. No offense, Alicia.
Not sure why
The
this
only
Jinx.
person I can trust is Lily right now.
Not sure why
I
this Jinx hasn't
kinda-
swapped to
kinda
Rock.
worried.
Flashes away from the Lux slow. And now is BM spamming in front of the team up. What a play by this Jinx.
Oh god. I thought he was gonna
Alright,
put a barrier.
You see Kazakh's going top lane. Oh, just clearing the wish, just clearing
Oh,
the
and
wards.
once again, Jinx has hit my shroom.
Is she gonna hit another one? No.
I hope so.
Alright, you see Teemo laying down some more shrooms, doing Teemo things.
Well, that happened.
Pulling up my stat book really quick, I found to look at the match history of Mr. Tradippy to see if this is in fact the same Pike from the game before.
It's not.
Just checking. Oh, the shutdown onto the Master Yi. Pike's gonna get the double kill with his ult. The pull comes back in and Death from below will pick up Pike the triple. Alright, Jin. Oh, the quadra kill coming in on the Kazakhs. Jin appears to be running away, not wanting to give the Pike the penta. Pike is tower diving. Tanks 4 tower shots. Jinx is going to tank 1 more for no reason. Curtain Call opens up. Fire 2. 3. 4. Picks up the kill onto the Blitzcrank. And doesn't
where
give
you're
them
at.
over the penta. After looking in my stat book, I can confirm this is not the Pike from the game before.
Oh, good, because I was so worried about that.
And do you have a red?
Huh?
Do you have
Not
red?
currently, no.
You want this one?
Yes.
Wow, you're just offering away my buff. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Madeline can have it.
Steven, I'm like, are you gonna complain? You really gonna complain about me taking the red
blind
buff?
flies forward onto the Jinx. Teemo peels off though. Not really sure what the Jinx is planning here. With the path she's walking, it looks like she's walking straight for a shroom. Oh, it doesn't quite land on it, but then turns around and steps on one next to it. She died because she doubled back. Final Spark's gonna come in on the Pike that got hit by the shroom. Dashes forward. This is a very mobile champion that Riot decided to unleash. According to Blitzcrank, the time event has in fact come to an end. We see this Jin getting to some late game build here. 1200 damage crit just came in onto the cannon minion. 2 items from full build.
That's nothing.
16, 2, and 4. Great game on the Jin. Alright, Kha'Zix's currently soloing the Ocean Drake, doing the only thing he can to help his team.
Double kill.
Yeah.
Objectives that can't kill him if they tried.
Uh-oh.
Jinx
Wow.
Rocket comes in to get a little bit of poke on him, but
Lisa
unfortunately
having
Jinx
to-
doesn't have any AD. The crit will take
Oh, no.
down the Master Yi that's trying to kill Lux.
Oh!
With the shroom!
Nice!
Where's Pike?
What?
He's back.
Oh, I'm good.
He's snooping around in the jungle, stepping in more of Alicia's shrooms.
Thank you.
Alright, Blitzcrank's gonna step on the shroom, goes for the pull onto the Teemo, doesn't knock up immediately after, and now Blitzcrank's just getting poked down. Kha'Zix goes for the assassination onto the Jinx, lands it and flashes out before the Pike can do anything. Uses the flash and not the leap, that was an interesting decision, then gets executed by death from below.
It wasn't a decent decision. I realized how interesting it was after.
Alright, Teemo's going in for the autos onto the Pike. Pike's gonna use his W to get out. Steps on the shroom though. Dashes out with the Phantom Undertow. Alright, Jin flashed forward and crits the Ziggs for 542 points of damage, taking him down.
Storm Razor.
Who stepped in one?
18,
Master
2, and
Yi.
5.
After you stepped in a ashram.
18, 2, and 5 on the Jin. Not quite as good though as the 22, 2, and 2 of the Pike. That's a lot of twos.
It only gets worse.
Unstoppable.
He gets more twos? That's either a lot of deaths, a lot of assists, or a lot of kills.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not. Step in the shrooms.
Just casually gets 200 kills.
By 37 minutes.
What does he do in those 3 minutes?
It's really
Oh, Jinx is gonna flash forward, not wanting to take the simple poke with the brand W. Final Spark comes out, half healthing the Blitzcrank. Deadly Flourish getting some more poke onto the Jinx. They're just getting poked out. They can't seem to do anything. Oh, Kaz is gonna jump in, miss the W, gets pulled by the Blitzcrank. Following down, gets the kill onto the Jinx. The jump is now reset. Master Yi recalling and top lane.
What?
Oh. Kha'Zix goes for another camp, still hasn't cleared that same blue ward that's not in the bush. Phantom Undertow stuns up, gets the execute, but Teemo's gonna auto attack. Doesn't quite execute the Teemo, but Ignite is ticking down. Will it finish off the kill? No, it does not. He's gonna follow. He's gonna follow with the Ghostwater Dive. Peels off from the Teemo, decides not to finish pursuing this kill. Lux is gonna pick up a kill onto the Blitzcrank. Zig gets hit by a mushroom, previously placed by the Teemo. Ghostwater Dive from the Pike again. He's going over the wall. No one realizes that Jinx is in fact in the dragon.
Wake up, Pike, let's shove. Pike is dead.
Pike continues to search in the jungle, even though it has previously been shown that Lux was in the dragon pit.
I fear nothing.
Pike steps
Me
on
and
a
Pike are
shroom.
dead.
Nine, 3, and
Shove.
20 on this Lux. Throws out half healthing this Jinx with the Lust Singularity from Lux. Final Spark doesn't quite connect, but if it did, that probably would have meant the kill. Throws out the Prismatic Barrier. Another Lust Singularity, but doesn't quite connect with this one. Goes out for a Lucid Singularity again. Just hits minions.
Like Jinx.
Get him! Yes! He died again!
If the viewers haven't noticed, I have a new favorite ability name.
What is it?
Final Spark will take down the Jinx.
I am shocked.
Waiting for the Lux to throw out yet another Lucid Singularity. Oh, Pike is gonna go for the Phantom Undertow, executes the brand. Dash forward, healing.
Oh wait, Pike's dead again.
Healing off his Ghost Water
That's
dive.
what I was saying.
They just keep hitting these shrooms. It's slowing down the rotation speed so much. A Deadly Flourish roots in onto the Blitzcrank, gets pulled. Finally, Blitzcrank goes down to the final spark into Arcane Calumet.
Do you think I can kill her?
Teemo placing more shrooms. Kha'Zix misses the W on Raptors again.
Look, man, it's tough.
The interesting thing here, Pike purchased the Warmogs, but doesn't in fact have 3k HP to make it function. Because items he purchases do not give him health. He is full build at level 18.
Probably
He
should've
does
done
not
that
get to 3k HP, yet he purchased the Warmogs anyway. I'm curious if he realizes that it's not actually doing anything. Hey, there's that beep coming from Mr. Sherdippy's house yet again. Breaking the fourth wall.
The fourth wall.
Oh, Master Yi's gonna go in onto the Lux, gets exhausted, and Jin's gonna pick it up with an auto attack. Brand shuts down the Pike as he dies to the Teemo Shroom.
Legendary.
Bonus moves from the crit. The Jin's chasing around. Lux places down traps. Kha'Zix soloing the Elder Dragon. Like I said, the only thing this champion can do.
Really nice, you know that?
I can't hear you. I am in a
Oh, I
casting
didn't see
room.
him. I thought he died.
Unstoppable.
Come on.
Deadly Flourish comes in. Ziggs is gonna throw out the bouncing bomb, but dies to the curtain call. You can see the blue team sieging here. Jinx is just taking out towers, but doesn't have the health nor the damage to take it out. But at 39 minutes into the game, I just noticed she has at least one completed item. Alright,
We
if we
did
look,
it!
we can see the Kha'Zix jumping in onto the Master Yi. Master Yi gonna auto attack it. Kha'Zix takes him out with the taste their fear. Gets executed by the Pike's death from below, but Pike is gonna die to Brand's burn. Jinx solos the red buff, takes her to half health doing so. Throws out the Super Mega Death Rocket, checking the Baron, but no one's even close to that pit. Now if we
Good job,
toggle
guys.
vision
Very
here,
good.
Red Team has a total of 2 wards on this map, both of which are in the bot side jungle, and are now being cleared by the Teemo.
Hi.
Whereas Blue Team has quite a bit more vision. 5 wards, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Teemo Shrooms giving vision. The flash first shot from the Jhin dealing the majority of Jinx's health bar. This full build Jin's really putting in work. 21, 3, and 9, all around a better KDA than this Pike because of 1 fewer death. Critting for 1,500 on the 4th shots. Master E, full build with the Spirit Visage and Lifesteal. I don't think he realizes he could solo the Baron if he wanted to, potentially saving the game for his team. The Elder buffed team is going to push bot lane. Lux decides to sit in the middle of Ziggs' Mega Inferno Bomb just to laugh. The Righteous Glory proc from the Blitzcrank runs forward, gets stunned up and taken down before he even fires an ability. Jumping in onto the Pike, he has Guardian Angel, begins Resurrect directly below him, gets proc before he can even go over it. Master Yi runs forward just to die into 3 people. Curtain Call is going to start being channeled. Fires 1, fires 2, sees the Pike. Fires the 4th, doesn't quite land, goes for death below, takes out the team. A 4th shot goes forward. The Dancing Grenade hits, but he dies to the Gen auto. Death from below didn't quite get to trigger that time. Going up top lane, we see the Cossacks diving the Jinx, killing her for the 19th time.
Mm-hmm.
With 50-second death timer on this Pyke being the only champion that matters on the enemy team, don't think they can pull back. And the 5-0 surrender vote comes in for the red team. All in all, a 12k gold lead and 19 kills.